mean-spirited. And it was a kind of a weird environment to be in, because you had this one whole group of people that were really excitable to work with, but it's always the same people. And if you can't collectively break into like people's opinions a little bit better, then it's like a whole chunk of talent, multiple bands, multiple people just kind of going to waste, unfortunately. And and a lot of times we didn't know what to do.
Yeah, because it's like, how do I even break into that? Like, and without being awkward, or like, it's like when you're like a teenager in school, and it's like, what can they do to accept me? It's like, dude, this is music. You should. It is what it is. Whatever it is what it is.
Exactly.
But I feel like definitely that's like it is who you know. And I think that was one thing that when I first came to Tacoma, like that was like the only thing that I feel like I had to kind of break into was, you know, I had to kind of get into a group of people to get noticed, you know, and help with the support. But that's with anything you do, you know, it's about who you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Networking.
And that's how to make it work.
No, have you toured at all, or you just stay here in Tacoma and just?
No, I hope I'm not speaking too soon, but I'm definitely trying to do a summer tour, West Coast tour, in the summer. So
nice, good job.
Yes, I have never toured though. Definitely. I mean, my music career has exploded because, I mean, it's still on a smaller scale, don't get me wrong. I'm not famous or anything, but I definitely think, like, because I didn't even sing in front of people until about 2 years ago, and then I didn't really find my voice. I had a good voice, but I didn't find my voice until about a year ago, and I didn't form my band. Like, my voice, my sound, like, I didn't find that until, like a year.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm pretty fresh in the scene, but I think, you know, like, I grabbed the bull by the horns. I literally quit my job. I quit everything and just did music full-time for, like, a full, 8 months. And it was the best, worst time of my life.
Congratulations on that. So how'd that feel?
Oh, my gosh. It was very liberating, like, to say the least. Because for so long, like, I've been working since I was, 15, you know, and I finally took it upon myself that I was just like, you know what, how much money does someone have to pay me to not fulfill my dreams? And I'm just like, it doesn't matter how much money I get from something else. I was so depressed and just, without finally doing that and taking the leap, I don't think I would ever be anywhere near as close to as far as I am in my career if I didn't do that. But I feel it felt amazing, but it was also because, you know, it's just like you gotta pay the bills, you know. that was definitely not easy. That I got some wounds. I'm still licking my wounds on some of that, but it was worth it. Worth
Good.
It, every single bit of it. Yep.
Good for you. And trust me, I know about wounds. I'm still licking my own too. But good for you. I'm happy that things are going great and forming your band. So let's talk about your band for a bit. So how many people are in your band and who are they and what do they do?
So currently we don't have the bass player with us anymore, but we do have, I know, things are changed. But anyone who's listened to this, and if you're in Tacoma and you're a good bass player, you know, just let me know.
Hey,
but we have Brady McCowan on the saxophone. He went to UPS, and he was classically trained. He's very good and just, like, the dorkiest person you could ever meet. He's hilarious. He is off his rocker. And then I live with actually the drummer and who is my boyfriend actually.
I saw that.
The guitar
Congratulations.
player. I know. It's definitely took a leap, but it was worth it. And our guitar player, his name is Sammy. He's freaking amazing. He actually, my drummer and him used to have a band called the Gravities in San Diego together. And he moved up here because the drummer, Isaac Guerra, he actually was playing jazz for a lot of people, a lot of different bands for a long time when he first moved up here and getting a lot of work. And Sammy was tired of the music scene. And he was just like, all right, I'll come down there. And it was just like that. So they play more of like reggae rock, that band. They're really good. What else? He is a hoot, though, Sammy. Oh, my gosh. He's just like, you wouldn't see him coming. That's how he is, He looks like one thing and is totally another. And then the drummer, I think that's about it. And then I'm the singer.
And so what kind of music do you guys play?
We play R&B, funk, soul. Like, that's kind of how I would categorize ourselves. Definitely, like, more into the soul part of it, though.
Now, as far as since is it more or less your band? Like, you're the acknowledged, like, band leader, person who started everything? Is it kind of like, hey, let's do things this way, or is it more like a little bit more of a democracy as far as songwriting and things go?
It's definitely been more of me, I would have to say, but we're starting to branch out a little bit more because, honestly, this is another little tangent. I didn't know how to play an instrument until about, 6 months ago.
Oh, wow.
So I know. I made my whole demo without even knowing how to play an instrument. So I figured it out. And so what I would do was just I had all the parts and I would just bring it to them, my tracks, and I couldn't play. I couldn't tell them what key it was in. I was just this is what it sounds like. Here you guys go. I'll let you guys run with it because basically what I do is I give them a structure and the bones of the song. And I'm just you guys do your thing. I trust you. So that's kind of how that goes. But I would say right now we're definitely starting to, have everyone partake in the songwriting a lot more. And it's wonderful.
Cool.
That's
cool.
good.
There's pros and cons to both ways. There's some of my favorite musicians, of course, and here's where the drinking game comes in. Nine Inch Nails is, of course, famously led by Trent Reznor, who basically is Nine Inch Nails for all respects. He does pretty much all the writing and everything, and hires a team of skilled people kind of to help him pull it off. And you have really draconian kind of situations like that, where obviously there's one person who, okay, this is how it goes on, and there might be a little bit of wiggle room, but mostly if you're going to be in that band, that okay, if this guy doesn't like it, it doesn't get done. Whereas on the other hand, you'll get into bands that are kind of named after, let's say any band that plays with Alice Cooper, so to speak. He's technically the guy that the band is named after, but a lot of times his backing band has an awful lot of leeway as far as how they write everything, because they're still a full band, because that's how he got into bands. He got into it when it was all we're all just got together, jammed some music. So it's you get good and bad from both. Sometimes it's good to have people give you that opinion that, hey, no, I don't think I like that. I think this is not so good for us. Whereas on the other hand, you're kind of no, don't tell me how to run my ship.
Right, exactly. And I think I definitely did a good job of I don't write their parts. I don't do any of that. I just give them little tips of what I'm looking for, but I'm more if you come up with something better, we're going with that. I trust them 100%,
That's good.
So I think I do a good balance of this is my song. I did write it, yes, and I did do the chords and stuff, but then I'm just do your thing. That's I'm not gonna, I'm a singer / I call myself a quarter because I'm not really a piano player. Not yet. But, yeah, I just let them do their thing because I feel like that would be too stifling to just be in a band and just tell them, like, everything to do from how they should hit the snare or, like, pluck the bass or something, you know? Like, I can't do that.
Right, right. All right, so we have one of your songs queued up. Before we take a small break, let's hear your song. Everyone who's listening in, if you guys are in the chat room, if you go into the chat room, how you can do that, you'll see like the comments in there. You'll see info and then the comment. Anyway, that's how you can ask questions because now we're going to get into have any questions for her. This is time to gather them up, put in the chat room, and then you guys can ask her questions. Okay? All right.
Crowd participation time.
Absolutely. So, and there's like, 12 people listening? 16 people now. So all 16 of you come to the chat room. Again, if you're clicking on it, go to live chat. You see a lot of us already in there already. Just chatting it all up. We do every single show. We're always there. And that's where all the questions are going to be, and we'll ask them on the air. And then if you guys don't want to chat, we could also have you guys the phone number, and you can call in. Ooh, more things to come. Yay.
Yes.
All right. So here is the song that's queued up. I have Stranger Days. So tell us about that song.
I had a friend, and she always was talking. She finally started dating, and you know, nothing was working out for her. And she was like, I'm just tired of strangers. And like, I don't want any more strangers around me or anything like that. And that just like made me think of Stranger Days. And I was like, because there's so many songs of how people are tired of dating. But I was like, what is a cool way that I could say that? And I was like, Stranger Days. Boom. That's how we're going to do it. We're rolling with it.
All right, guys. And here is Stranger Days.